Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. How you doing? How you guys doing? Well, that's a little too close. Okay, let's back up. So yeah, guys, how you guys doing? It's been a little bit of time since my last episode of this series. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of other things, like we had the Hermitcraft UHC going on and other things like that. It's just taking up the room that I have to upload episodes and all of that various stuff. So I was just kind of checking out the different farms we had going here. We got 19 cactus already from our really awesome cactus farm. Yeah, this thing pretty much goes, I think, all of the time while I'm in the overworld, although I could be wrong. I think some people are saying, like, plants don't grow if you aren't nearby, even though this is the spawn chunks. I don't know. We have 19 cactus. I don't think I've been here in the spawn chunk area for 19 cactus worth since we put that farm together. But yeah, guys. Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at the eggs in quite some time. How are we doing over here? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Almost, well, a little over half that single chest full, I do believe. So, what I want to do today is I want to finish up on the Blaze farm. I think in the last episode I mentioned that I had started the iron bars and then we had put up the nether rack around it just to kind of prevent the other Blaze from seeing us. Well, you know, I was kind of taking stock of our inventory and what we have here, and we got 52 blocks of iron. Let's only take half of those for right now. Let's turn those all into iron ingots, and we will take those and turn those into iron bars. That's a lot of iron bars, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. In fact, pretty sure it's not going to be enough, but I don't want to make way too many of those things and just have iron bars laying around. So what I'm going to do, let's head over to the nether. We will kill... Die! We'll kill the pigmen. Yeah. We'll head over to the Blaze farm. I'm going to start tearing out some of the nether rack, replacing it with the iron bars. Hopefully we'll end up with something that looks a little bit better. It's not going to be perfect. I still want to figure out what we're going to do for a design on the walls and stuff. I don't want just a complete wall of iron bars. But yeah, we're going to have to figure out something, and having the iron bars there will be a lot better looking than having the nether rack, that's for sure. So let me go ahead and get on that, guys. I'm going to replace a few things down there, and we'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I spent some time here, been doing some things. This whole front wall I have now converted all into iron bars. So yeah, we got a lot of iron bars there. In fact, we've used so much, we're down to less than one full stack of what we made earlier today. So that was 26 iron blocks that turned into enough for like half of this wall. So yeah, if we're gonna do iron bars for everything, we're gonna need a whole heck of a lot of iron. I've aggravated some of these Blaze while working around here. Like these guys over here have been tracking me. I kill them and that like aggroes all these other guys, and now we got Blaze all over the place that want to eat me. Eat my face off or whatever. So yeah, I've been lining the very top of this with stone bricks, just kind of like outlining the border. I thought we had the nether rack up to the right height, but no, it's not high enough. Let's go and get rid of these guys before they start tracking. Yeah, that guy's already started tracking over here. And you're dead. So yeah, I've been lining the outline of this with, man, this guy's tracking too. With the stone bricks, just trying to find out what the height's going to be. And all these guys over here are now, like, trying to come at me. These Blazes are very annoying. I'll be very happy when we get this all completely closed off and we don't have to worry about any of the Blaze from outside anymore. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, so I thought I had the nether rack up to the right height before, but no, it was not high enough. As you can see, the stone brick is like 3 blocks higher. That's because we put in all this glass tubing and things like that since. So we needed to make the additional room for that, and I would like room where I can stand on top of this glass if I need them doing any maintenance or work or whatever. Are those guys going to fly out? I don't think they are. Okay. So yeah, I've just been kind of going through here using some of the stone bricks or stone that I have smelted from previous, laying out the frame just so I know how high we have to go. Another thing I'm thinking about while I'm laying all this stuff out is, do we really want to have the entire thing made out of the iron bars? It almost feels like it would make more sense, and it might look a little bit nicer if, like, we did half iron bars up here, like at the Nether fortress level where we can see out, and then maybe do the rest of it some kind of a solid block. I don't know if we want to do stone bricks for everything. We already have the floor and like the farms out of the stone bricks. I mean, those are generally my go-to blocks for just, you know, building. Yeah, I don't know what we would do for something at that level. We could use a nether brick. I mean, that's another nether block. And it'd be a nice contrast between this brick, the stone brick, and the wall. We could do that. Another thing I'm thinking about is we might also start moving some of these, or some of the fortress away. Like this is right up against the farm. I think I might want a little bit of room between the farm and the rest of the nether. If we do that, that means this whole thing needs to go away, which is going to be a lot of digging. Got a wither skeleton. I've already collected one wither skull. Yeah, no such luck. I haven't really been farming these guys. I would like to farm them. But anyway, I would like to take some of these things down. But what I was saying before... Oof. Yeah, maybe we will make it so it's iron bars at this level and up. So you can see like around the nether. And then from like this level and down, we could have stone brick or something else. Just kind of like close off the part of the farm that we really don't want to see from the outside. You know, we can't really see it anyway unless we jump up here and look. I don't know. Just things I've been thinking about. But either way, having a solid wall of iron bars really isn't that nice. I would like to have some kind of columns or designs or things like that. So that's other pieces of this I'm going to be thinking about. Probably not work on that today, but I'll be thinking about it anyway. Yeah, I had a gas blew this ladder off. Let's put that back. As far as the ceiling goes of this place, I don't think having iron bars all over the ceiling would be very good. I think what we're going to end up doing is using dark glass. So we're going to need to collect a whole heck of a lot of sand, smelt that down to glass, and then I'm probably going to use the black stained glass like I have been. I like that a lot more than all the other different colors. It just feels like it's easier see-through. So yeah, we'll probably have a dark black glass ceiling. Yeah, I'm thinking we will have solid blocks from this level down. I'll have to rip out all these iron bars, unfortunately. But what that will do is that'll give me a lot more iron bars to put around the rest of the farm. And then we'll have to figure out some kind of design that we're going to do in this iron bar section. Because just having it plain iron bars, it works. But I think it'd look cooler if we had, I don't know, some kind of a pattern or whatever mixed in with the iron bars. So yeah, that's something else that I'm going to be thinking about. So some other projects that I want to work on today, I don't want to just work on this exclusively. We were talking about last time, these little cross sections right here, this is one that would work pretty good. In fact, this section right here, where my chests are, and this one right here, would make an excellent spawning platform for wither skeletons. But being that this is so close to the blaze farm, we might even rip these out eventually. I don't know. But I think what I want to do... I've been shooting blaze all over the place. I think I want to convert this up here. This part right here. I want to extend out the spawning platforms from these cross sections. These guys are like the perfect spawning platforms for wither skeletons. They provide like the most amount of space possible for all the different sections. Like I said before, their bounding box goes from this block, like think of a square going out there and meeting right there where that other ledge is. So it's a pretty big area right here where we can add additional spawning space, and that's the same thing for all four sides. So think of this as like one giant square. Well, I guess it'd be one giant rectangle because we have two giant squares next to each other. So I think the next thing we need to do is figure out, let's see, I think the bounding box for this one ends right here. Right here. So this would be like the end of it. So we'd have to build a bridge over this way, and then over that way and connect right there, I believe, is where that one ends. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next. And what I want to do is leave the nether brick here. I'll remove these rails. We'll leave the nether brick there so I know where the original structure is. We'll build the rest of it out of stone bricks, I think. These sections that we'll be adding the spawning areas in, we'll put that out of stone bricks just so we can kind of see where the original fortress was. I think that'll be kind of cool. Now, there's other things about these fortresses where The skeletons can spawn, I think, 5 blocks above and 10 blocks below. I'll have to look this up to verify. But what that means is we can build one spawning platform here, and I think we can build another one like 3 blocks higher, and then we can build 2 more below. So we'll have like 3 blocks lower, we'll have another platform 3 blocks below that. I think that's how these work. We can at least get 2 spawning platforms. I know one thing that people did before, and this has been fixed, is that they made the spawning platforms only 2 blocks tall, I think, and wither skeletons are 2.5, so they spawn, they wouldn't be able to move, and yeah, you just walk up to them, punch them a few times, and then find the next one. Wither skeletons won't spawn unless they have the proper amount of space, and I think that's 2.5 blocks. We will make ours 3 blocks just to be safe. So yeah, let's go ahead and start working on this a little bit. I got plenty of the stone bricks. I think the very first thing I need to do is start laying out the squares. And I think I'll start over on this side since we have a good idea of where the spawning platforms actually are. As far as railings go, we'll have to figure that out too as we continue this project. But let's see. Also, we're not going to have really good spawn rates here until we start lighting up the netherrack, or not lighting it up. We're either removing it or slabbing it out. I'm not sure which way we're going to go yet. Removing it's a lot of work. Slabbing it out's a lot of work. Yeah, either way, having proper spawning conditions for this is going to be a lot of work. But yeah, I think this is what we're going to do for now. Dang it. Let's not place blocks that we don't mean to. So let me go ahead and get a little bit of these spawning platforms laid out here. I will remove the torches, back away, see if we get some spawns out here. Hopefully we will. I would like to start fighting some withers. Yeah, getting beacons going and all of that stuff. It'll really help us out when we're doing our digging and things like that for our projects. So, yeah, let me go ahead and do this, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so that's what we're looking like now with all the rails gone and the extra blocks put into place that should provide additional spawning space. Now I haven't really seen anything spawn here, but then again we do have a lot of torches that are preventing skeletons from spawning. Yeah, the wither skeletons and the skeletons are affected by light level. In fact, blaze are too, but not quite as much. Blaze can only spawn in, I think, light level 12 or higher, or 13 and higher, something like that. Whereas the other mobs, the skeletons, need light level 7 or lower to spawn. So let's go ahead and just remove these torches. I'm kind of curious to see if we will have anything spawn. Let's get rid of that guy and this guy. Yeah, we want the spawning pad as dark as possible. So let's kind of back away a little bit, come up here. We probably won't see a lot of spawning happening since there is so much spawnable space everywhere. Get that out of here. Gas, get out of here. But yeah, like mobs can spawn all over this netherrack and things like that. And seeing anything spawn down here depends on when the mobs over here despawn, and then the game checks again to see if there's anywhere else for mobs to spawn. So we have increased the amount of space that the wither skeletons can spawn, but yeah, and like I said before, yeah, we just had spawns up here. Like I said before, until we take care of all the other spawnable space around, we're not going to see very high spawn rates. What I can do, though, like I was saying, is we can add more layers, and then I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to get up and down between those layers. We might add stairs in or things like that. We'll probably have to do like a staircase along the outside of this spawning area. We don't really want to do anything to affect the spawning area itself. Reduce the amount of spawnable spaces. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun eventually going through here. Oh goodness. What? Where? I hear a gas somewhere. Oh my gosh, that really scared me. Where is the ghast? That thing just came out of nowhere. Obviously, he shot from somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh, he's way over there now. You little stinker. Oh, I almost got him. I got your fireball. Gotcha. Man, oh man, yeah, that really scared me. I thought there was like a creeper that exploded or something. I don't know. But yeah, being over the edge like that, whew, that could have been very nasty. Um, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna go do a little bit of research. I'm gonna figure out what it is that we need to do to get the spawn, to get more spawning space here for the wither skeletons. I'm pretty sure it's 5 up and 10 below where the actual fortress spawns. But yeah, I need to go do a little bit of research and verify that so we're not building spawn pads incorrectly and wasting our time. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I was just walking towards the farm. I was actually going to go build or get some more materials, and those wither skeletons just spawned right there on those stone bricks right where they're standing. So that is pretty awesome. That is very, very nice that this is in fact spawn the wither skeletons like we thought, and we just got a skull. Okay, so that's good. We now have 2 skulls. I've already collected one from before. No such luck. So yeah, guys, I'm going to head back. I did some research on this, actually. That's what I wanted to let you guys know, is that it looks like from this spot right here, you can go up 5 and you can go down 5 below the main Nether Fortress level to spawn mobs. So yeah, I'm going to build another floor above it, and I'm going to figure out how to build another one below it, and we'll increase our spawning area by 3-fold. I think that'll be awesome. So, yep, let me go ahead and grab some materials. I'm going to start fixing that up, and we'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so I've been AFK for quite some time now. I had to go over to the slime farm at our jungle base, and I filled up my inventory. I filled up an ender chest inventory completely full of cobblestone. And I took that back to the spawn chunks base area, and I've been smelting it up to make a whole bunch of building blocks here. So, yeah, we gotta take care of these bleeds. These guys are gonna be a problem. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Whoop. But yeah, I've been seeing wither skeletons spawn all over this platform. They are still spawning everywhere else. We're gonna have to fix that at some point, so they only can spawn here. But yeah, while I was back there at the spawn chunks, I noticed that we already had 2 skulls, so we now have 3. So we technically could spawn a wither skeleton right now if we wanted, or I'm sorry, a wither boss right now if we wanted to, which is pretty awesome. I would definitely like to have a beacon. One thing I'm thinking that we're going to have to do, though, is camp the cheaty pigman spawner, the XP farm, and camp it specifically for gold and use the gold for the beacon base. I don't really want to use the iron that we have. Yeah, we're using the iron right now for building projects and things like that. We really need to get an iron farm set up, too, at some point in the future. But what I'm doing right now is I'm building another spawning platform 4 blocks above here, so there's 3 blocks of space between, and then this will be the 4th block up. That should still be within the bounding box area of these platforms and allow wither skeletons to spawn up on there. At least I hope so. Haven't tried it yet. I've just been placing blocks. If we have to move that, oh man, this is gonna suck. It's so many blocks to remove and then place down again. Blah. But yeah, that's pretty cool that we can now spawn a wither skeleton. So, tell you guys what, let me go ahead and finish this up. We got a ways to go. I am going to kind of sit on top of like the fortress over there, kind of look down, see if we do get spawns for wither skeletons on this thing. I'm going to try and place blocks in the right spot and not misplace them continuously because that's annoying. But yeah, give me a few moments here. I'll get this thing done. We'll check it out, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I've been waiting around here for a long time just for confirmation that we do, in fact, get wither skeletons to spawn on the 2nd layer. And as you can see right there, there is a wither skeleton. Well, maybe you can't see it. It is pretty dark. I try and lighten the videos up as much as possible. I have the brightness up full blast. But yeah, there is a wither skeleton up there. Come here. Drop a skull. Drop it. You didn't drop a skull. Okay, so now that we know we have 2 spawning layers, the next step is to go down, and I think this will provide some easy access down to the 2nd layer that we need to do. I'm going to have to remove some of this nether brick. But yeah, we're going to do another one 4 blocks lower. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the level of our next floor, which is, I guess, 2 blocks higher than this platform. But yep, that's what we're going to do. We'll have 3 layers worth of this farm. We will have to enclose this somehow so enemies don't walk off the edge or whatever. But I would like to have... Whoa! Right in the face! Jeez! Oh, that startled me. Whew, okay. But yeah, we're going to have to wall this off so I don't walk off the edge, the enemies don't walk off the edge. And we'll have to have like a staircase in there so if they're tracking, they can walk down and come to me, things like that. Or at least I can walk up and check out the different floors and see if there are any mobs. I mean, I guess we could just do a ladder and go ladder down and, you know, ladder up and just kind of look and see. I think staircase would probably be better. We could probably have both. I don't know. But either way, I am going to do a little bit more block placing. There's a lot of blocks to place, a lot of blocks to remove to get this going. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this done, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I got all 3 layers going over here, and it looks like it's working pretty well. We got some more wither skeletons that spawned up on this middle layer. This was the original level of the fortress, so that's pretty good. Man, there's a bunch of them up here. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. Hopefully we'll get a skull. We do have looting 3. We're using our greed sword. And no luck. Okay. But yeah, I went ahead and I made all 3 floors here. Let's go down to the bottom floor, the one I just got done doing. And yeah, there was a bunch of nether brick pillars and things that were down here. Oh, there's another wither skeleton. Okay, so this guy spawned outside. He might have spawned like right here where it's still... I don't know. Oh, hey, don't touch me, you jerk. I'm trying to like get him in a point where he won't fall off the edge if I attack him. Let's bring him over here, and I will place a backing like that, and we'll kill him. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so they can spawn on this bottom level. We did see that guy's here. Obviously, he spawned out of bounds in a place that we didn't want him to spawn. There might be... Yeah, it's like he could have spawned right here, or I'm not sure exactly how all the spawning works, but I do know they can spawn on this bottom floor, which is what we want. So I went ahead and I removed all the extra pieces, like the part of the fortress. This is like the edge of the crossroads section, and then beyond this point I went to that little section of the fortress, kind of like right over here where it just ends and it kind of gets a little jagged and pieces are missing, like it breaks off or whatever. So yeah, I went ahead and removed those. There was like one here and one over there. There was another piece right here. Just got rid of them. They're not necessary. This bridge right here probably will go away eventually. Same thing with this little structure here. This actually is a nice way to get up to the first floor, or at least it's kind of convenient anyway. Yeah, can't really see what's on the very top floor. Anything? Yeah, there's nothing up there. But we got the farm started. Very basic. We have the spawn pads laid out. There's going to be a lot of work involved in this, and this is going to be a long-term project. That's why I'm kind of doing it as like not the main focus of a video, more like, you know, just something we need to get done. We also need to fight that wither boss. We might do that next time. I'm not exactly sure when we're going to do it, but we do have 3 skulls ready to go. Get rid of those guys. But yeah, hopefully when this gets all done, we will have an easy way to come and farm a whole bunch of wither skeletons and get more skulls for more beacons, for more haste and regeneration goodness and whatever else we want. Alright guys, I tell you what, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm pretty happy with the work that got done today. I got an inventory full of nether brick. We got a little bit of stone bricks left over. I need to clean that out. But yep, I think we'll end the episode here today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. If you have any other information about wither skeleton farming, feel free to let me know that I might not know. But yep, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.